Flitz and Angel were happy to let Kiri play that for as long as possible. But they've just let the ball out, and LJ puts it in.
LJ was absolutely phenomenal for Oxygen in their previous series. He had all 4 goals in games that
lower for a good while before Angel was finally able to pick up a corner boost way earlier and get them out. And look, they're still playing defense, and they can't stop LJ, who puts in his second.
The hits just keep on coming for LJ. The hardest of hard carries right now for Oxygen.
You kind of go with Gimmick. I know Gimmick just got absolutely destroyed by Raze Bull, but I don't know.
Oh, Toasty!
Woo!
What is this?
This was kind of dirty from Toasty. Underneath on the dominance, a double flip reset. Toasty, please!
Oh, boy.
Where's the red?
That's nothing more than a formality. The 3v3 this time belongs to Oxygen, and the ball now goes to
with as he is off the Fennec into the Octane. Well, it's not going to matter because a simple flick is all he needs to get by Chronic, and that's a good start for Gimmick.
Yeah, Gimmick's first lead in 1v1 action in a while, getting around Chronic here after he fell victim to Raze Bull. The guarantee is we need to play 1s, 2s, and 3s somewhere in the first 3 as Chronic's got the double, and then you just can't play the
down that boost button. Now he wins the kickoff. That surely should be a goal. It will be. Excellent job by Chronic here on the kickoff and getting 2 quick goals. You see him not dodge into the ball, just 1 dodge, so he lands, and he's able to recover quickly. Those are the kind of mix.
50 seconds have gone by. We've got 3 goals between these 2 stars. Make it 4. Chronic just in there where Gimmick couldn't catch up in a 3-1 lead.
It's again on the kickoff. This time drives through it on this one, and he's perfect off the side wall. And the placement as well. Gimmick does well enough to get back and come.
Being the 1v1 specialist on your squad as that one just misses high and wide. Then Chronic's got the follow-up. Gimmick just didn't have a play there. But we've seen how important this role is in this format over the last few years, Jorby. I mean, we've seen events like this. You remember when G2 brought in That
was a really solid work. Even when Gimmick was on offense, Chronic protects his own boost. And look at this, even right here. Forget what Chronic did last time, even though that was impressive, because this is also really good work from Chronic. Waits for Gimmick to come down. Gimmick doesn't get the touch. And Chronic flipping into the ball, knows Gimmick is not going to be able to respond quickly. He knows Gimmick doesn't have any boost, almost 6-1, but Gimmick might have a chance to break back into the game here. Perfect touch. Chronic's not getting to that, and Gimmick's right back into it.
And definitely right back into it. 3-goal deficit, still 3 minutes to go. Even in 3s, you're going, hey, this is far from over. In 1s, it can turn around in an instant. Both with, I think he's got to peel off here sooner rather than later, and he's going to have a tough time finding boost in time to stop Chronic, who dances through and then goes right by him.
And that's what happens when you have to give up the play. You're leaving, you're hoping that midfield boost spawn. It doesn't. Now you're going to go to the corner, and you've already lost. It is so hard to come out of that corner, full speed.
Go underneath Chronic this time. That's just a great stop by Chronic. The Great Wall makes it 7-2.
Oh, he's stacking up octanes and just slips right under Gimmick. Chronic followed it perfectly, even expended his boost to do it. But it's that little
I would imagine, yeah, they did it in the past, which was a little surprising, but it worked out. Gimmick will score here, at least to make it a little interesting. 4 goals, 19 seconds. I've seen strange things, but this would be a miraculous effort, to say the least. Jay and Toasty, and I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure it is. And if it isn't, that puts Oxygen in the driver's seat.
Gonna be LJ, who collects his mid, now has to defend against Chronic. The tough job, and he can't do it. I thought maybe LJ, the better idea here is to challenge that ball, but he decides to go for the boost instead. Chronic doesn't even leave the ground before he pulls this flick out, and it's just too much. Yeah, LJ's got a lot of good ideas, but the defense is strong, and it's just falling apart. Toasty got the game-tying goal. Breath of relief for Oxygen.
LJ clears out Flitz. I think he hit him twice on the way through, and that put Chronic in a near
mid. Toasty's got a clean read on the ball. Only Chronic to beat. What can he do with it? He's got the reset, and he got the shot! I thought it was going too fast, but Toasty pops right on time.
Now that's one from Toasty that really matters. How about this? Underneath Chronic, just a little extra pace.
Into Toasty, LJ coming up quick, pulls off, and he's rewarded with the ball. Now flips it up. He's got the boost. He's got the demo and the goal. LJ puts him up by 2.
LJ, shoulders got to be hurting at this point. He's done it all. Take out Flitz, put it home. Minute 16 to go.
Drills it through LJ, and there's the big clear from Toasty, surely putting the game on match point.
LJ. So LJ, with the game in hand, you might as well just have a go. The worst thing that happens is you lose. He scores 4 seconds in.
Look at that. Immediately rewarded for the decision. LJ drills through Chronic on the kickoff. He's got advantage, he's got the shot, he's got these
in time, running down the dotted line to make the stop. Now Chronic, will he go to the backboard? No, he just went underneath. LJ should be commended for that save. That is not nearly as easy as he made it look, but then Chronic just put it home on the doorstep anyways.
Yeah, LJ was just trying to get around those small pads, be in the right spot, and
try and keep all mid alive. Remember that Oxygen will have the choice if this does go to a 5th game. Chronic does score. There's his 10th, his 2nd of this game, his 9th in 1v1s. And with 3 minutes and some change left, Chronic holds all the cards. Will dump it out to the corner. And LJ doing all he can to keep possession. And I'll tell you what, LJ is holding his own. He ties it up.
Nice move here from LJ against Chronic, who was starting to lose that boost battle. You see him come out, and he takes a really weak path behind LJ. He's got to cut into that play sooner. And it looked like it just hit off of the corner of the post. Now he takes a quick shot. Chronic can't get there. That was excellent control of the ball by LJ. He went corner to corner, and there was nothing Chronic could do. Constantly getting his boost stolen, had to work on small pads, and he pulls himself out of the play for 1 second, feeling it would have made life maybe a little difficult for LJ. He'd have to play defense right after. And instead, he went for control. Chronic gets a nice shot on the turnaround, and we're right back at it.
How about this from Chronic here? I mean, LJ's got boost. He's got plenty. It's just, you're at his mercy at that point. And that's a great recognition by Chronic, realizing that LJ is going to run out of real estate pretty soon on that back wall. And he just had him beat. Now with a minute 48. Oxygen's decision to go with LJ is paying dividends as he gets one immediately off the kickoff to erase the one Chronic just scored.
Again, another kickoff, just a neutral kickoff, and Chronic ends up flipping off of the ball. LJ landing
withstanding his ground. He's going to have to quickly recover, coming right down the middle, grabbing as many pads as he can. Now he's got the boost out of the corner, and Chronic made him pay for it. Jorby, I think LJ might have been better served just going up and challenging him, because by going for that corner boost, he gave up a lot of time, and then he ran out of time to make a challenge.
Yeah, coming wide.
LJ has been very patient defensively. He's going all the way back to the box. Chronic's got him dead to rights as LJ just stopped, and I think he realized, I'll show you where it is, right about here, that he's got no shot.
Yep, LJ turns. As soon as he turns away from where Chronic's trying to shoot, it's like Chronic drops the ball, he can immediately see where LJ's turned and picks exact moment when he wants to strike. Now he's won the kickoff, a chance to go up by 2. He's got it. Chronic stealing the game from LJ with 39 seconds remaining.
I think even AJ might be watching this going, yeah, kid's good. 39 seconds left. 2 goals. Certainly will spot for LJ to take over, and that demo will spell the end. Chronic puts one more home, and we will see a 5th game between Oxygen and All Mid.
It ended up just being too much for LJ. He got himself caught in some tough situations where Chronic, again, full boost control. So he puts LJ in awkward spots. LJ not wanting to leave the play easily, but it just leads to weak touches. Chronic has time to get back, refuel on the boost, and it was just too much for LJ to handle. He couldn't get that. Angel taken away again. LJ dives in front. You like the creativity there from All Mid, but they get punished on the transition, and Gimmick gets the goal.
The smarter team defensively making that adjustment, realizing that that was never going to be a shot attempt. It's a drop-down pass. Everybody scrambled to start. That has been superb, as has Oxygen's as a whole. Cutting out all of those passes as you called out. But there's Flitz, and I think this pinched off a defender on its way in.
Flitz loads the cannon up and fires right into the castle wall. Oxygen.
Against Gimmick. That's a good stop by Gimmick, but it went out to Flitz. Toasty's there. LJ can't stop it. Flitz wins it for all mid.
Flying Flitz ends Oxygen's dreams. Oh, can you believe it? What an upset. Flitz absolutely popped